Welcome back to the channel. It is day 61 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. And it looks like we're starting with the black pieces here, and we got a 1569 on our hands. So, got a tough opponent. And we got our trusty Caro-Kann. Looks like we're getting an exchange variation. Alright, so I've probably been in this position a lot. We can pin the knight. We can develop the knight. I think, well, we know the knight wants to go here attacking this. We're going to do that. We want to do this so that we can play e6 and get this bishop out. Okay, so he pinned me. Now we're not going to waste a tempo on this. Don't need to. And we will go here, pinning his knight. If he takes, I'm happy. And on the next move, we will play e6. If he tries to kick me away, I will just take this knight, because it's a key defender. Okay, c3 makes sense. Okay, now let's improve. Try to get our bishop out, put the knight here. Now, do we want to take? Could go back and then force him to do this. But I plan to castle kingside. I'm pretty sure taking is the right option, because that's typically what you want to do in the Caro-Kann. This is our bad bishop. And this knight plays a pretty good role. So, I'm going to do that. We can develop this knight here. Or we could play with this bishop out and then maybe put the knight on e7 to protect this, but I'm okay with him taking here. Queen may come to b6 eventually. It would kind of force him to take, that's all. Let's develop the knight. If he moves this bishop, then this becomes an option, because I would be x-raying this pawn. And this bishop only has 2 squares to go to, so that makes life pretty easy. This one gives me more eyes, but this one's kind of decisive. It protects this. So if he comes here pinning me, then I won't have to waste a tempo. What did I just say? Yeah, so this, I can't just do this right now, otherwise I get a destroyed structure. So he's just kind of helping me. Develops. Now this is possible. He would likely take. But let's calculate this. If I go here and he takes and I take, can't sack the queen. Okay. So let's get our queen out of that pin. Force his hand. Now when he takes, do I want to take with this is the question. Or do I want to take with the pawn and kind of have a solid structure and one isolated pawn? If I take with this, then this pawn is still hit. And he'll have to play this, and then I'll have a weakness here. So let's do that. And then we will castle. And we have the open B file now, so that's nice. We don't really want the queen on it, but rook here may look nice in the future. Now, our knight can't come here attacking this knight yet. However, I think that doesn't work now. Or it didn't work at all, but this was defended. Could. Don't really want to waste a tempo doing this. Take. This is where my knight would prefer to be. I don't really want the knight to come in and have pressure here. So this square could be a very key spot. to be looking. And this is a very nice outpost as well, actually. Right now, the knight is pinned to that pawn. Let's try and get rid of this knight or this bishop. Maybe castle next. And he also hasn't castled, which is a little strange. And we're both, it's pretty clear that both of us are going short. And I don't have to. My king's relatively safe in the middle here, I believe. But it's just good practice to stick to castling. Slides back. Something about that doesn't really feel right. I am going to castle now. Now my king feels very good. And he'll probably castle too. I'm going to go like this, I think. Try to target this knight. It will likely come here, I would imagine. But my whole point will be to win this pawn. Let's go here. He does have one move before my pawn gets there, so yeah, that's what he should do. Let's see. So we can improve the knight by going here. The thing is, he's gonna have ideas of doing that in the future. I don't want to trade this off. What if I go here, and take? That seems okay. But he can take with the knight first. This is this is a weakness for it. Okay, let's push. If he takes, I take. And what I'm trying to do here is open the center up so that when my knight goes here, he can't really push for f3, and my knight will be very strong. That's not possible now either. I could see this coming. Probably a good move. He does have the bishop, and I have a knight. Maybe we should keep it a little bit more closed. Okay, he's double attacking this. Don't really see the idea behind that, because I'm just going to move this. Maybe it's to try and do stuff like that, but we're going to go here now. There's no sacks, I don't think. And the knight can even go to this square, attacking the queen at any moment. This is a very weakening move to my pawn structure, so this is a strong bishop here. Now, we got a fork here, actually. Wow, we got a royal fork. Well, not a royal, because the king's not involved, but a triple fork, I should say. Maybe he will miss that. Or maybe he'll play here, thinking that I'm super gung-ho on trying to get this fork. And think that I'm going to blunder mate in one. We'll see. That's a good move. Yeah, we can recognize that this pawn is pinned. And I can't go to this file, actually. Ooh, okay, so this bishop's actually doing something. I do not want to play this. There's still a fork on this square. Very good to keep in mind. If I go here, he has this. Maybe I go here. But I still can't go to this file because of this. Unless he brings the rook down, which doesn't seem insanely crazy to do. I also have ideas of doing this. Maybe that was the better move. Okay. Well, now that we got the rook on here, protecting the e6 pawn, maybe this is possible. Okay, he's trying for this. And I could block it like that. Could also just do this. Then this is really weak. We're starting to come to an end game. And I think pushing my pawns will be fine. Okay, well that kind of... Wait a minute. I go here. This isn't pinned anymore. Then the knight will have to move. Where's that knight gonna go? Guess I can go here. This is pinned. Or this pawn's pinned. Keep that in mind. Okay, now we're gonna go here. We're attacking this pawn. And we have this coming as well. Okay, he's trying to move this, I believe. Maybe he wants to take here. Not really so sure what that bishop move does. Ah, I see. I see the idea. Pushing my pawns, going a little too crazy might not be great. If I go here, this becomes so weak. If I move like this, and it's kind of almost over. So I think knight here is not bad. But then what happens when he plays h4? Then I go here. And this is protected. And we're also offering a queen trade. Do I have any checks? No. Okay, let's offer this queen trade. It's not good for us, but I don't really know how to contest with this. Because I don't want to push this pawn. I've already created enough weakness over here. This just feels way too soft after queen h5. Like, yes, I can move the king up and protect. Maybe that is the best move, but maybe not. He doesn't have to take the queen, but he will. And why wouldn't he? It's just, these are two targets. And my queen's attacking a pawn. And if bishop takes here, I take like this, opening up the rook. And wouldn't be too upset about. We'll create some weakness here. But first, before that, I think I would take his pawn, open this up. Wonder if this guy's actually born in 1961. His profile picture kind of looks like it. An old veteran of the game. And a very strong opponent. He's actually 100 points higher than me. Exactly. Yeah, so he opts for the queen trade, of course. And, you know, there's nothing to be done there. I just take. I don't really have to think about anything. This is going to be very difficult to protect. I think, honestly, he can just instantly come in and attack this. I don't see what would be wrong with that. And if we want any chances, we're going to have to... What? What? Whoa. Oh, he takes the knight. Okay, okay. Oh, that's actually such a nice move. If I take like this, opening up the rook, then I create another isolated pawn, so we're going to take with this pawn. It does open this h-file, but that's not a huge deal. And now he's going to come in, targeting my weakness. Of course. Let's see. We're going to defend. We're going to try and come to this 5th rank. Okay. If I take, he's going to get the other rook in. If he takes, I can take here first, I believe. Or I could take and let him Taking feels wrong, but at the same time, it is... This is actually just a fork. If he takes with this, now that I really think about it. He can take the pawn though. Okay, I see. If I take here, well, dang it. Okay. If my rooks were connected, it would have been nice. Now he's just got a straight on. Wait. We gotta bring the king. We need our king to be active if we want to win this. He's got a 3-on-1. We do have a pass pawn. Okay, let's bring the king closer. Maybe we're gonna play rook to d6 to cut him off. I think this 3-on-1 is what's gonna really lose the game here. He's gonna get all the way down here though. If I can get in, no. Gotta be really careful here. Now the king is restricted; it can't come closer. His next move's this. Maybe I play like here, but he can't play this and give me a check. Wait, so if I go here, he can come in here. But if I play this first, king's gonna be cut off on all of these squares, so then this won't be that bad. And if he plays this, I think I push, and then I have 2 connected pass pawns. Okay, this guy actually knows what he's doing, so push here. We might be able to go like this, the check. Here, takes. But then he's got an outside pass pawn as well. And if I take here, he goes here. Ooh, okay, I screwed that one up. Yeah, he's gonna get this win. Unfortunately, because there's nothing that I can do about his king here. I'm gonna have to go running after this pawn, and he's just gonna come over here and win this one. So, hats off to this guy. I wonder if pushing is okay. And here, takes. It doesn't feel right. But maybe we stop it. He can't come here or here. He's all blocked off. Now he's gonna push that other pawn. He's got 2 pass pawns. There's no winning. And I took that way too soon. Wait, really? Oh, he's about to promote. That's the issue. And now my king's actually cut off. Oh, jeez. Well played by this guy. Ooh, even more? Well, that's just checkmate in 1. What? He didn't play it? Really? Just play the checkmate. Okay, do we have stalemate options? Push. Take. Nah. Okay, he finally plays the checkmate. I do not feel like we played the best this game, but let's see. Okay, he played really well. No, it wasn't a bad game. Our end game was questionable. Let's see, yeah, this was a bad move. It was equal, actually. This lost me the game. Okay, I'm supposed to just push this pawn. Probably go here. Yeah, that was poorly played to end the game. We are going to play a second game, so don't go anywheres. We didn't have any misses. He did, though. Okay, yeah, it was just the checkmates at the end. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about this now. But I don't see how I was going to win this. I guess I do have this pass pawn. What was he supposed to do here? Come behind attacking this. I see. Okay, well let's hop into the second game. All right, we find somebody and we get the white pieces here. Go e4. We're going against Freak of the Fall. Maybe he is freaked of the fall. And we're going against a Caro-Kann. So exactly what we just played. And let's see what he plays against the advanced variation here. Am I on TV now? Wow, that's funny. Alright, we're going to play the Tal variation. I don't entirely know. Okay, it looks like he knows theory. So we don't get any g4 business here. Thinking I just go knight to g3 here. And maybe we'll go here next. Trying to trade this bishop off. Or maybe not, because that bishop is likely not really going to do him all that much. Or maybe I go here, 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 and if he doesn't push this, I go here. Ideas. Okay, so he immediately plays e6. Okay, so now this bishop. Where do we go from here? I feel like this can be a huge target, but I don't really want to trade mine off. I could actually play bishop here. I think bishop to g5 poses some threats because, I mean, his queen's gonna have to move, which I guess isn't the biggest deal. Having a bishop in there would not be the nicest. And he's gonna check here. Then we just play like this. Let's do it. Just develop. Okay, he opts for that. I guess it's not the worst. Take, and then he might pin himself. A take. If he takes with this, and his structure's, I don't know, it's starting to look a little bit bad over here. He's gonna probably have to cancel queenside. And yeah, so now the damage has been done. Bring the bishop back, likely. Where does this bishop belong? It goes here. Met with this. Takes. Fine. Bishop should be fine on this square. Might try to trade it off. But we'll see. And the knight might actually just want to come here rather than going here because I feel like I'm going to want to push the pawns. We'll probably still castle kingside despite having a pawn on h4. And he does opt for that. Couple of options. I could go here trying to get the queen in. Could also just take, but then he gets his queen developed. If I go here though, I think he might. No, there's not that. There's not this either. Develop. Might take. Might not. He plays this. This is possible now. Well, No, I don't think it is actually. Just because of this knight here. Might even want to push for d4. Takes. Takes. We'd have to decide on that though. It would be nice to get this developed so that I can castle. And if I could disrupt some of this pawn structure, that'd be nice. Because he's gonna have to castle this way. But he's also got this open file, which isn't the nicest for me castling that way either. Okay, he decides to take. And I guess like we gotta recapture, and I guess he wins that pawn. I see. Nice. That was nice by our opponent. Okay, let's develop this knight now. Now my king is feeling very soft here. Probably calculating this. And he just goes back. Yeah, that makes sense. This can't actually be taken. Can I exploit? Okay, we just need to develop and castle now. He won his pawn. Yeah, okay. But he gave up. I have his dark squared bishop, and his light square is not really. It's not as good bishop at all. So there's that. Now, I would love to get a knight. Where would I love a knight? Well, a knight on this square would be very strong. Or here. Actually, if I could go knight a4, knight c5, targeting this pawn, that'd be very strong, I believe. Obviously, you need some backup, so like castles, rook e1, get the bishop out of the way. There'd be some work to do, but if this knight ever moves, then e5 becomes a thing, which is not good. But his pieces are very restricted. Like, I guess the knight can come here. That knight has no future on these squares. This knight actually does have a future somewheres. Can go there. I think castling may be okay here. He's likely gonna castle that way. I'd like to do this. Maybe target that pawn, but too many moves away for now. We're gonna castle. And we'll probably want to play g3. My guess is he's gonna develop and immediately put the rook on this square, or on this file. If this rook was pinned and he got the bishop here, it could be pretty strong. Always have ideas of doing this. I mean, not really. He is getting low on time. Coming here is an option now. Doesn't do anything, but it is an option. Breaking open the center may be a good idea for me. Because all of his pieces are kind of clamped down. His king's in the center. My king's kind of safe. I mean, it is safe. There's no immediate attacks. It just feels a little bit soft because of this h-pawn. I don't usually play like this, but trying something different. Okay, so by doing this, he kind of admitted he's not castling. And he wants to push this pawn. I'm going to play rook c1. Rook c1, pawn push. Can I play here? Here. Takes. takes. Feels a little bit Yankee. This is protected, it doesn't matter. If he plays like this, I think. I come in with targets. And if he pushes this pawn, it actually opens this up. Maybe we can... I like this idea. Push, take, though. I feel like there has to be some kind of good move here. If I could get a double attack on that, that'd be nice. Yeah, let's just develop the rook. He might, if he pushes here, he might not take. He might just push and make my bishop bad. So if he pushes, I might go like this. Just to get outside of this pawn structure. Which maybe isn't the best move, actually. Here, if the pawn's here, becomes a target, and actually is gonna end up back in here anyways. He's got 2 minutes and 30 seconds versus my 440. And he's probably gonna start to look for some trades. If he pushes here, I have this, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Offers a queen trade. We do not want a queen trade. Where's my queen go, though? If I go here, is there anything? I think I can just go here. That becomes a little bit weird, but we're just gonna push. Now we can try to get rid of this bishop by stuff like this. But he's looking for trades right now, and I think it's because he's low on time. And now I think g3 is a good move to stop any of that and complete our pawn structure. If he pushes here, take. I did that completely wrong, showing you guys. It does not work for me. Because push, I take. He takes, I take. And then, wait, does it work? Here. Oh, he has the pawn. Right. It would end up with him up a knight. So we're not going to do that, obviously. We might take the pawn and open up this, but he goes here. He can start pushing the pawns pretty badly. What is that move? That feels weird. He's trying to come in here. But that's just stopped by this. Develop the rook. I feel kind of bad because I feel like he's winning. But he's not gonna win. Because of the time, I don't think. This allows for that. I think it's fine though. Maybe that knight's going there. Gonna start throwing moves out there. Oh, I guess I can't protect that pawn. Okay, let's go like this. We're gonna try and push. There's 5-second increment. It's not over. Should probably get this somewhere. Maybe just push it back. Right. Yeah, that's not a bad move, I don't think. Would add a defender if he plays this move. I could definitely see coming very soon. Okay, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna slide back now, and if he takes, I take. Point is, I have pressure staring here. I can actually just not take that, actually. He castles. Interesting choice. Queen can come in, but it's protecting that pawn. That was the idea. Go here, putting pressure on the bishop. Okay. Do have to be careful in this position. Go in. We want this. Rook there. Trying to line up some stuff. I think we can just slide back. Just come back and then let's see. Just try to get this bishop off. This is pretty much a forced trade. No, it's not, apparently. Ooh, he's really coming in. Can I just come up? Do this. I can feel a rook sack coming. Yeah. Okay, well, there's that, actually. Ooh, we're falling apart. But I think we're fine. Here. Ooh. Okay. He gonna come back and win? He's gotta have a sack somewhere. Wow, this guy's kind of scaring me. He must be winning here. For sure. Does that trap the bishop? I don't know. Let's go here. He's gonna double up on this file. Wait. If takes. No, I think we can take here. Let's do it. Might be going for that. And he loses on time. Okay. This was slightly better for me. Wow. What a battle. Yeah. Both of us played tremendous games. 82.5% into 81% accuracy. Ooh. Wow. I had my heart racing. Did I miss something after that? No, this was the best move. Okay, so it was actually +2 for me there. And I had a miss, which was this move. That was a mistake. And I missed. What did I miss? Wow. Queen takes. Okay, let's see how this wins material. After rook takes, you go there. Wow. Wow, what a tactic. That's very hard to see. Let's see. Let's run it through. So you take the queen. He takes. You have to spot this before. You have to spot that you can go knight b5, attacking the rook. And the pawn can't take the knight because you just take the rook. So what do? I mean, they opted for this. If you just move the rook back, you just get harassed. Like, wait, okay, apparently that's not the move. This is the move, a fork. Of course. Of course. Always look for checks. This is absurd. But yeah, what a great day. That was a lot of fun. And Freak of Fall, if you are a subscriber of this channel, thank you for playing. It was you're a great player. You put up one hell of a battle. I'll see you guys tomorrow.